சார் கேட்குங்களா?
சொல்லுங்க கார்த்தி.
சார் ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் பண்ணுங்க சார். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாங்க சார்.
ஓகே. 19 தான் இருக்காங்க.
இல்லை அதுதாங்க சார் வந்துட்டுருக்காங்க சார். இப்போ ஜாயின் பண்ணுறாங்க.
ஓகேப்பா, ஓகே.
ஓகே சார்.
டைம் ஆச்சு இல்லையா? ஓகே, ப்ராசஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. நோ ப்ராப்ளம்.
ஓகே சார். ஒரு 5 மினிட்ஸுங்க, அப்புறம் நீங்கள் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாங்க சார்.
ஓகே.
ஓகே சார்.
Good afternoon to one and all. A warm greeting to one and all for present here. On behalf of Sengundar Engineering College, we welcome you all for Environmental Pollution Control Day. Environmental Pollution Control Day is celebrated on 2nd of December every year. The theme for Environmental Pollution Control Day in 2021 is to improve pollution awareness. And now I would like to call upon Ms. B. Imaya, third year CSC, to welcome the gathering.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I take immense pleasure in welcome you all on this awareness program, Environmental Pollution Control. We welcome our distinguished Secretary and Correspondent, Professor A. Balatandabani Sir, Sengundar Institutions. We welcome you, sir. We are glad to invite our beloved Principal, Dr. R. Satish Kumar Sir, Sengundar Engineering College. We welcome you, sir. It's our great privilege to welcome our Chief Executive Officer, Engineer A.B. Madan Sir, and the Director Corporate Relations and Training, Engineer Arvind Tirunavakaras Sir, Sengundar Institutions. We welcome you, sirs. We render our heartily welcome to the Chief Guest, Dr. K. Sivakumar Sir, Professor and Head of the Department, Chemistry, Adiyaman College of Engineering, Hosur. A warm greeting to you, sir. We invite HODs of all the departments, teaching and non-teaching faculty members, and my dear friends, welcome you all. Once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, friend. Now I request Ms. S. Harinishri, third year CSC, give a brief introduction about our reserved chief guest. Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am profoundly overjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our chief guest of the day. He is none other than Dr. K. Sivakumar Sir. He is the HOD of Chemistry Department from Adiyaman College of Engineering, Hosur. Now he is going to share some thoughts about environmental pollution control. He completed his UG and PG qualification in Government Arts College, Salem in 2005 to 2005, and he did his PhD at Periyar University in Salem in 2010. He has qualified in SET examination. He has published a number of journals and 4 textbooks plus 1 book chapter in international publisher. And he worked as faculty at Adiyaman College of Engineering, Hosur from July 10, 2010 onwards. And now he is the HOD of Chemistry Department from 2015 onwards and NAC Institute Coordinator. He is the University Gold Medalist for MSc Chemistry in 2005 and University Research Fellowship in the year of 2006 to 2008 and Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Research Fellowship in the year of 2008 to 2009. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Harini Shendil Kumar, for the introduction. Professor Karthikeyan, can you start?
And I'm elated to invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. K. Shivakumar, sir, head of the Department Chemistry, Adiyaman College of Engineering, Osur.
Thanks, Harini. Can you start the session? My voice audible?
Yes, sir. Audible,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, warm afternoon. I hope everybody completed their lunch. Okay. Today, one special day for me, especially. It's the first time I interact with the Sembudar Engineering College, Tiruchengodu, as a chief guest towards National Pollution Control Day. Generally, this day, as per Government of India norms, is supposed to done on December 2nd or 3rd. Okay, during this month, anytime we can just remember what is the reason behind this introduction of National Pollution Control Day. Okay. What are the main objectives of National Pollution Control Day? Nowadays, definitely the younger generation needs some more awareness about the increasing environmental pollution, especially our student community, and also make people aware of the significance of Pollution Act from 1974 to today. And also, as a engineering graduate, you're supposed to teach people what are the ways to prevent industrial pollution caused by human negligence, because we are all in future as budding engineers, definitely we're part of an industry in future. According to the data from National Health Portal of Indian states that around 7 billion people die every year due to air pollution. Air pollution is very, very important. And also the data also reveals that the pollution level is so high that 9 of 10 people globally are unable to access clean and safe air. Definitely out of 10, 9 people suffered with air pollution. From the survey of 2020 show the top 14 most populated cities in the world, out of the 14 most populated polluted cities, 13 of them belong to India. And also 12.5% of all death in India is caused due to air pollution. So definitely we think about it, we work about it, we research about it, we execute it. Okay, why this day we supposed to remember Environment National Pollution Control Day? Every year, December 2, we mark it as a National Pollution Control Day to commemorate the people who tragically lost their lives on the fateful day. That means 37 years ago, Bhopal gas tragedy is there. That means the world worst industrial disaster. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி அது மாதிரி ஒரு worst industrial disaster இதுக்கு அப்புறமா நடந்தது இல்ல, முன்னாடி நடந்தது இல்ல. That claimed thousands of lived in one night on December 2, 1984. As industrial pollution continued to choke our cities till date also, and people continue to die due to negligence of few, somewhat mistake by some people, somewhat negligence, the day came a stark reminder of the cost of unregulated industrialization. Because on growing population, need of employment, lot of industrializations are done by the union government or state government. Definitely, they bringing a lot of industries from Make in India to worldwide. These factors also supposed to concern. Okay, in this session, I totally elaborate you. We totally discuss what happened on that night. Andaratri, December 2, what happened in Bhopal, this is the capital city of Madhya Pradesh. What happened there? Okay, we imagine we are in the Bhopal. That means the disaster took place in the pesticide production plant of Union Carbide India Limited, UCIL. It's a familiar company situated in Bhopal. It's named Union Carbide India Limited, UCIL. On the 9th of December 2 and 3 in 1984, water entered tank number 610 containing 42 tons of methyl isocyanate. It's a familiar chemical. Methyl isocyanate, CH3and contained tank number 60 contained 42 tons of methyl isocyanate. Highly poisonic, highly toxic. What happened? Water get reacted, what enter into the methyl isocyanate tank. The methyl isocyanate, volatile, highly volatile in nature. That means run away and vented highly toxic MIC, methyl isocyanate gas into the atmosphere. At that time, this gas cloud consisted of, that means methyl isocyanate, along with the other gases, because carbon monoxide is not so good. Hydrogen cyanide, everybody know about the cyanide poisonousness. Carbon monoxide also very, very dangerous fellow, because for example, on cigarette smoking, mostly on partial combustion, carbon monoxide is the main particulate of cigarette smoking. Because our hemoglobin ion, Fe2 plus, shows greater affinity towards carbon monoxide instead of oxygen. Oxygen is carbon monoxide and hemoglobin. So, the three poisonous gases, methyl isocyanate, carbon monoxide, hydrogen cyanide, these are extremely toxic to humans and also animals. These are the three components are exploded on that day, on December 2. Results in this tragedy kills 3,787 people in and around Bhopal, according to Madhya Pradesh government estimate. In a single day, 3,787 people died. However, media reports the actual death toll anywhere between 16,000 and 30,000. And the injury count close to 5 lakhs. Imagine what kind of disaster is this in 1984. Some report indicate that gas clouds party in the street as it spread. Simply sparking, throw away in each and every street. A whooping 5 lakh were exposed to toxic gas leak. Around 5 lakh people were exposed to toxic gas leak. Okay. How did the gas could work? How can the Madhya Pradesh capital Bhopal? In the Nadanthirka, the nitrogen power. That means initially, the exposure of the gas cloud from Union Carbide India Limited causes suffocation. That means difficulty in breathing, coughing, irmal, breathlessness, burning in the respiratory tract, vomiting, stomach pain, severe eye irritation, and blepharitism. That means in the eyelid there's blood leakages for the residents of the Bhopal. These are the symptoms after inhaling the methyl isocyanate gas. Tens of thousands suffered from blindness, ulcer, stomach பாதிக்கிறது. அதே மாதிரி gas struck closer to the ground. Shorter height people are more affected than the taller counterparts. Height இருக்கிறவங்க விட ஷார்ட்டா இருக்கவங்க ரொம்ப பாதிச்சாங்க இந்த கேஸ் வந்து சுவாசிச்சதுனால. While some died due to direct inhalation. சில பேர் டைரக்டா அந்த கேஸ் இன்ஹேல் பண்ணி செத்து போனாங்க. கிரவுட்ல மாட்டிட்டு செத்து போனாங்க. Those who ran to save themselves is a very bad phenomenon. For example, when the poisonous gas exploded means definitely not to run faster, because on walking or run faster to escape, வேகமா நம்மளை காப்பாத்திக்கிறதுக்காக ஓடும்போது breathing also heavy faster. So automatically the poisonous gas enter into the one. So definitely it leads to death. Some people in deep sleep itself they passes away. Within 3 days of the leak, thousands of people were found dead primarily due to severe health complications, ranging from pulmonary edema to fatty degeneration of the liver. Liver totally get damaged. Okay. With inadequate medical facilities, because where their doctors are not so familiar with methyl isocyanate poisoning. Mostly the poisoning means what? Snake poisoning, and also the poisoning for that means rat poisoning like zinc phosphate, like that. But the doctors, how to treat this methyl isocyanate poisoning is very, very, very chaotic around them for several days. The doctors also very headache for that to took the treatment for the guys. Then this gas leak also climbed the lives of thousands of animals also, not only human beings, animals also, and also trees within the area became barren. Maramalama settu pochu. After this disaster, neonatal mortality. That means neonatal mortality means what? That means குழந்தை பிறந்து இறக்கிறது 200% ஜாஸ்தி ஆயிடுச்சு. இறந்தே பிறக்கிறது 300% ஜாஸ்தி ஆயிடுச்சு. Look at the percentage. Moreover, even the next generation of the children born in the affected area, that means nowadays, after 1984 means 1994 up to 2000, are born with a twisted arm and twisted leg, extra limbs, or body parts, musculoskeletal disorder, brain damage, underweight issue. It's a very big tragedy. Some people continue to suffer from chronic health condition till date due to this kind of a methyl isocyanate tragedy in Bhopal. Okay, afterwards now, what they do, all the debates by common people, politicians, different government get changed. But unfortunately, everybody forgotten about the 360 tons of highly toxic hazardous waste lying around the abandoned site of UCAL. Still there, 360 tons, still how to dispose it is a big question mark. Even the numerous steps from the government of Madhya Pradesh and Union Government India and protest and litigations by many activities, some permanent solution to waste problem remain elusive. Then the toxic material on this premises, UCL, continue to pollute the soil also, and also groundwater of Bhopal also get polluted. Since 2005, the government has considered 3 different places in India, including Ankleshwar in Gujarat, Nagpur in Maharashtra, Pithampur in Madhya Pradesh, for the incineration of the packed toxic waste. But could not go ahead because of strong opposition by the local community. In 2012, one proposal was made by Gesellschaft for International Zusammenarbeit to airlift this waste, this isocyanate waste to Germany. For what purpose? Incineration. But it was later withdrawn. Even as the authorities struggle to find a permanent solution to this toxic menace, this waste material at UCIL serves as the constant reminder of the worst industrial disaster known to human mankind. Okay, under the name of this disaster, even in future, this kind of disaster suppose not to happen. For that, we not a celebrate, not a correct word to celebrate. We just that means that means world, that means National Pollution Control Day. Okay, come to our common point, how to control the pollution. Very simple, very known to each other. First, use public transport. Nowadays, I think usage of public transport is very, very minimized. Usage of bicycle is also very, very minimized. Every people, even gen or ladies, you supposed to use scooter for even travel a short range of distance. Men also always run with a bullet or some vehicle, or even some rich family, they follow the car. The car costly from 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs to up to 1 crore. They are nowadays the usage of public transport is very, very minimized. That means avoiding. That means for a single ஒருத்தர் இந்த கார்ல போகும்போது ஒருத்தர் ஒரு பிளேஸ்க்கு போறதுக்காகவே ஒரு வெஹிக்கிள் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம். அதுவே நம்ம பப்ளிக் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணோம்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா இந்த இஷ்யூஸ் ஏர் பொல்யூஷன்ல நம்ம கிட்டத்தட்ட நம்ம கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணிடலாம். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ பிளான்ட் a tree. இதுலயுமே நீங்க நிறைய படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. எஃபாரஸ்டேஷன் ஃபாலோட் பை டிஃபாரஸ்டேஷன். மரம் வெட்டுறது, மரத்தை வெட்டி போடுறது, நடுறது, திரும்ப மரத்தை வெட்டி போடுறது. இது எல்லாமே but plant a tree is very, very essential because, and also another advantage of planting a tree, minimize erosion and also which reduce pollutants in the water. Then this phenomenon is very, very important: reduce, recycling and reusing. That means this notation, recycling and reuse, not only helps to save the resources and utilize them wisely, but it also tends to minimize the pollution and waste emissions, which significantly reduce air, water, and pollution together. Recycled item also need less energy to manufacture than non-recycled product. Say no to plastic. I think last week itself, our state government of Tamil Nadu, CM initiate one by using manjapai. Use say no to plastic bags. They create revolution. I think even past government also initiate. They ban plastic bags. This because the plastic items could be hazardous to the environment since they take a long time to degrade owing to their oil-based composition. And also a paper bag, on the other hand, are superlative solution because they degrade quickly and easily recyclable. So say no to plastic. And waste disposal, that it is a proper. That means efficient garbage disposal, whether for industrial or domestic trash, is one of the most effective means of reducing land contamination. This is especially true when it comes to toxic and hazardous waste disposal. For example, I give with a variety of disposal bins. First is a potentially creditable drugs for we use a reverse distributor, non-hazardous, non-creditable, creatable pharmaceutical waste, hazardous, non-creatable pharmaceutical waste, trace hazardous waste, controlled substances, vaccines, infectious waste using syringes, and empty vials and syringes. Amalgam, we used a certified amalgam separator at the separation rate of 95%. Okay. Because, for example, vaccine and infectious waste means is used to autoclaved incineration and then controlled substance use incineration. Definitely, incineration play a key role on the waste disposal. Then, this is a very essential thing. We are not focused at all. Do not throw oil or fat down the drain because the temperature gets up and down the temperature, definitely oil get clogged. So, grease, fat, and unused cooking oil must be thrown away or placed in a fat jar for dumping with other solid waste. Definitely, our pipes may get clogged, causing sewage lines to become clogged and back into yards and basements. The garbage also polluted nearby surface sources of water. Here, some of the do's and don'ts on managing fats, oils, and grease. First, do not pour cooking residue oil directly into the drain. This every kitchen our mothers are supposed to do. Do not pour cooking residue directly into the drain. Then do not dispose of food waste into the garbage disposal. Do not pour waste oil directly into the drain. Do not wash floor mats where water will run off directly into the store drain. These are the don'ts. Some don'ts: wipe pot, pans, and work area prior to washing. First, wipe it. Wipe with the waste cloth, wipe with the paper, wipe with the sandpaper, like that. Dispose of food waste directly into the trash instead of drain. Collect the waste oil and store for recycling because the recycling of oil is one of the important tool nowadays. Conversion of the fat into a normal fuel, like that. Then clean mats inside the over utility sink. Okay, these are some of the management of disposal of fat, oil, and grease. Then this is another important stream. Nowadays, some foods to fight pollution. Some foods, for example, especially vitamins. If winter, December is a winter, have become the season of high pollution. It also the season of citrus fruit like orange that can help reduce inflammation and allergic response. Allergy panchayate varad. If you take vitamin C regularly, orange regularly, it helps to reduce inflammation and allergic response. And also vitamin C rich food can enhance immunity and reduce the effect of air pollution in the body. That means go for vitamin C rich foods like orange, strawberry, apple, watermelon to reduce the inflammatory allergic response. Then vitamin C also present in vegetables like red bell peppers, that means the capsicum, and kale, parsley, but that means all leafy vegetables like cauliflower, cabbage, like that, broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, okay, these are the foods you're supposed to take in the winter to fight the pollution. And also vitamin E, that means especially olive oil, sunflower seeds, almonds, hazelnuts, avocado, or some jam packed with vitamin offer much needed protection against air pollution. That means in front of air pollution, our heart and lungs supposed to able to fight with this air pollution. Then and also omega fatty acids. Various studies have confirmed that food containing omega fatty acid can lower inflammation and even oxidative stress owing to air pollution, especially walnut, flaxseed, chia seeds, and salmon. Salmon is a kind of fish which is enriched with omega fatty acids. Then coming to vitamin A, eating carrots, kale, sweet potato, apricots, that are jam-packed with essential vitamin A. Apple contain phenolic acid and flavonoid that help in reducing inflammation in the air passageways owing to air pollution. Even pineapple contain the enzyme which reduce swelling of the airways and help you to tackle cough problem. And also ginger allow you to remove pollutant from the airway and reduce lung irritation. Then vegetable like coriander leaves, drumstick, parsley can also do the trick and help you build a strong immune system. Generally, take a fruit containing cloves, pepper, cinnamon, honey, and turmeric. Help help lot more against the air pollution. And also, instead of normal tea and coffee, green tea is loaded with high antioxidants that allow you to combat allergy symptoms caused due to air pollution and clear the airways. But avoid overboard on green tea is very, very essential thing because we're a little bit addicted towards taking a green tea. Even drinking enough water also help to flush out toxin from the body. Then pepper and mint helps to stimulate the lungs and soothes the respiratory tract. You can have peppermint tea as well. Then turmeric have curative property that can help one to get rid of cough and cold. Then tulsi, that means basil, can help one overcome throat irritation. Opt for basil tea or garnish the soup using basil leaf. You can chew raw basil leaves too. Even tomato are a good source of vitamin and minerals that help to avoid respiratory problems. Normal kitchen items help lot against this air pollution creating problem. Okay, thank you for your patience. I took our time around half an hour. Okay, thank you the organizers. Okay, be healthy. Take the multivitamin food, especially foods which are very rich in vitamin C, vitamin E, and vitamin A to fight against air pollution. Think about the global gas tragedy. Don't be on, that means on lazy things, that means human negligence. Okay, in future, this kind of tragedy is supposed to avoid it. Okay, thank you once again to the organizers for this
Sir,
short
okay, thank you, sir.
communication with you. Thank you, Karthikeyan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for
Thank you.
sharing your valuable information on this occasion. This was really an informative session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I would like to call upon Miss D. Suji, third year CSC, to propose the vote of thanks.
I have the pleasant task to propose vote of thanks on this happy occasion in front of you all. We thank our distinguished secretary and correspondent, Professor A. Baladandayapani, sir, Sengundur Institution. Thank you, sir. We would like to submit our sincere gratitude to Engineer A. B. Madan, sir, Chief Executive Officer, and Engineer Arvind Tirunamukarasu, sir, Director, Cooperate Relation and Training, for offering the best program to us. Thank you, sir. We thank our beloved principal, Dr. R. Satish Kumar, sir, for his constant support to conduct this kind of program to us. Thank you, sir. We extend our most sincere thanks to respected Mr. N. Saravanan, sir, NSS Program Officer, Ms. E. Shivarubini, ma'am, NCC Caretaker, Ms. B. Nandini, ma'am, RRC and YRC Coordinator. We extend our heartfelt thanks to our Chief Guest, Dr. K. Shivakumar, sir, for giving your valuable information among us. Thank you, sir. We thank Dean and HODs of all the departments, teaching and non-teaching faculty members, my dear friends, for your fine coordination and active participation. Thank you all.
Thank you, friend.
Hello, sir.
சொல்லுங்க கார்த்திகேயன்.
Sir, okay, thank you, sir.
ஓகேப்பா, தேங்க்யூ.
Okay, thank you, sir.